Hi everyone, welcome. We're going to do a yang practice today. Thank you for joining me. So we're live in Texas and in the UK, and then later tonight or tomorrow we will send this on YouTube so that you can all join in with us. So let's start all by laying down. You start laying onto your mat. And then we're going to start with a few deep breathing exercises. So first of all, just close your eyes for now. So your head and your body lays in a straight line. And you bring your awareness to your breath. In yoga, we always breathe through the nose. The mouth is for eating, the nose is for breathing. So as you inhale, imagine you inhale a bright healing light and you take the breath all the way down into your lungs. And from there, as the lungs expand, the lungs push down in the diaphragm and you feel your belly rising, the ribcage expanding, and then there's this lift in your collarbones. So when we do deep belly breathing, it helps us to relax our whole body. Push down onto the parasympathetic nervous system. Gets us to a state of rest and digest. It's also what we know as stand and refrain breath. So deep, long inhalation. So if you can inhale for 3, 4, or 5 counts, then hold the breath for the same length of time. The air never leaves our lungs. In that pause that we hold the breath, we give time for the blood to take the oxygen into the lungs, so we can spread it through the body. The oxygen is life force. It's prana, as the Indians call it, or chi, as is known in Taoism. And then when you're ready to exhale, slowly breathe out. So exhale for 5 to 7. Empty your lungs completely. So it's a long, delicious exhalation. Inhale slowly through the nose. So create a triangular breath. Inhale for 4 or 5. Hold it for the same length of time. And slowly breathe out. Imagine as you exhale, a darker light leaves the body. And you breathe away all the tightness and all the tension, all the worries and concerns. Feel how as you inhale, you breathe in a sense of peace. And as you exhale, there's a feeling of grounding. It takes just one mindful breath to bring us into the present moment. At any time, if you're worried and stressed, just take a deep breath, and that will bring you straight back into the body, help to center us. Okay, so we're going to start to make movements with the breath now. So I'm going to join you. We're going to start by doing the Setu breath. So as you lay down now, bend your knees. And now we're going to press into the feet. And as you press into the feet, you're going to lift your hips. And at the same time, take the arms up, take it over your head, and have a long stretch. You hold it here, and as you exhale, you slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra. And then rocking on the pelvis. And as you inhale, rocking back, lift, take your arms up, take it over your head. Rooting down for your feet, work with the earth chi. Feel as you push into the feet, how much higher you can lift your hips. And then slowly exhale, come back down. Vertebra by vertebra, we come back down. Just have to warm our spine up, our arm muscles attached to our back muscles. And every time when you lift your arms over your head, you actually engage your extrinsic back muscles. The big old trapezium muscle attached to the arm. And latissimus dorsi muscle, and slowly bring the arm back down. Once more, inhale and lift. When we do movements with the breath and we're mindful, aware of that, it helps us to deepen our natural breathing pattern. And as I said earlier on, the breath is life, it's oxygen, it's energy, it's so important. Right, so now hug your knees into your chest, pulling the shins into your body. Nice. This is the folded pose. Nice stretch for the back. Bring your hands onto your knees, keep your big toes together. Make 5 outward circles here with your knees. Warming up our hip sockets. Coming around 5 times clockwise. And then 5 times anti-clockwise. Let your hands do the job. Don't move your legs. The hands are moving the legs. Our legs work for us every single day of our life. Now we're doing something for our legs. Good. And straighten your legs. Push your heels to the sky. Feel that nice lift to the back of your body. You can also sit here on your hands. It makes it easier for you to keep your legs up. And point your toes. Feel that lovely stretch to the front of your legs. Push into your heels. Point your toes. Push into your heels. And point your toes. Now rotate your ankles. You can hear the clicking and clapping. Rice Krispies in there. And reverse. Good. Now release. Let's strengthen our tummy muscles. So reach up with your left hand to the outside of your right foot and then relax and do the other side. So we reach from side to side. We make our tummy muscles strong. And these tummy muscles that we strengthen here is called the internal external oblique, as well as the transverse abdominal muscles. They fold from the front into the back muscles to help to maintain the balance between strong tummy and strong back. We're reaching from side to side. Good. How are we doing? And relax. Right, laying down. Make your knees bend, bring your arms in line with your shoulders. Now we're going to do a twist. So bring your knees onto your chest. And from here, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, take your legs over as far as you can towards the right elbow. Right? Keeping the left shoulder down. And then draw the knees away from the elbow. Bring it back to center. As if you're creating a big figure of 8. Exhale over to your left side. Keep that right shoulder down. Make a big circle. Bring it back to center. Exhale over to the right. Big circle. Inhale. Bring it back to center. Move with your breath. Exhale over to the left side. Big circle. Roll away from the elbow. Away and away and all the way back to center. And 2 more. 1 to the right. Exhale over. Bring it back. And last time, over to the left. Good. And come back to center. Now you can release your legs. So let's stay here now and come up into the bridge pose. Think of a big old San Francisco bridge. So you press down into your feet. Tilt your pelvis. Just lift your pelvis off the floor. So you can keep your waist for this time on the floor. And then hold it here for 2 breaths. See how we start to stretch our quadriceps muscles in the front of the legs. Pushing into your feet. Squeeze your buttocks. Good. Exhale. Relax. Roll down. Rocking here from your lower back to your tailbone. And then again, rock back from your tailbone to the waist. And now this time lift up slightly higher. So lift your waist off the floor, but keep your rib cage on the floor. And so halfway up, right? So pushing into your feet, squeeze your buttocks. Feel the more you push the feet into the earth, the stronger the quadricep muscles become. Good. And lower down, vertebra by vertebra. Right. Now this time, as we rock back to the lower back, we're going to press into the feet. We're going to lift up vertebra by vertebra by vertebra all the way up. And then interlace your fingers. Now tuck your arms in. This will feel as if you're walking your hands towards your feet. Right? So pushing into your arms. So now you're in the bridge. Strong bridge, making our back strong and lovely stretch the front of the body. Raise your right leg up to the sky. Rotate your ankle. And reverse. Our feet like to be exercised. They work for us every day in all day long, walking us around and dancing and playing with. So now we do something for them. So often we forget that we have feet, right? We've left them in dark, sweaty, dark places for up to 16 hours a day. So stretch up with the left leg and rotate the ankle. We bring the right leg down now. We root down with the right foot. Press it hard into the floor. See, just lift your hips higher and reverse. Good, and slowly lower down. Coming down now, vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Let your bum rest on the floor. Bring your soles of your feet together, drop your knees out wide like a butterfly legs. And then flap your wings a little bit. Flapping those butterfly wings, flap your knees. Bringing some energy here into our legs, our lower belly, flapping the wings. And now we can also rock from side to side. So rocking, bring the right knee to the floor and then back to the other side. Right knee to the floor, left knee to the floor. Rolling over the buttocks, give them a nice massage. Good, and now we can come into the happy baby pose. So bring now your legs together, knees together, and then bring your knees onto your chest. Right, and now bring the elbows to the inside of your knees. Let your elbows push your knees out as wide as you can. And then if you can, bring the soles of your feet parallel to the ceiling, holding onto your feet, your ankles, or wrap your arms behind your knees. Take your legs wide, that you feel that stretch here through your inner thighs. This is a lovely release for our back. Nice stretch of the back. And let's hold this here for 2 more deep breaths. So if mommy or daddy has a bad back, then they can hold this for 2 to 5 minutes, and that will give them a lovely release. All the tendons of the back and the hamstrings, as well as the inner thighs. We're not going to hold it for that long because today we're doing muscle work, we're doing yang work. Right, and now release. With your knees onto your chest, roll over to your side, and then we can come up into our cat pose. So come onto all fours. So hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips, right? So cat to cow. With the cat, we looking up, and with the cow, we stretch the back, we lift the shoulders up, but we can just call it cat. So inhale. Let the belly drop to the floor, look up, and exhale. Round your shoulders, lift the belly button up to the sky. Inhale, looking up, looking back. Exhale, round the back and lift the belly to the sky. Move with the breath. Inhale, looking up. If you look at my spine here, you can see this is a back bend. And then if I round and I lift up, I come into a forward bend. Inhale, looking up. Exhale. Bow. Now, I'm going to turn the toes under and straighten your legs. Come into downward facing dog. So long arms, elongate out of your shoulders. Move your chest towards your knees and lift your bum high to the sky. Now swing your right leg up. Take a big step forward. So step between your hands. If you can't, take your foot, bring it forward towards your hands, and then lower your back knee down to the floor. Okay, so now we're going to straighten that front leg, and we're going to bring our head here towards the knee. This again is like a forward bend. We bow to our knee, bow to the earth, and then we bend the knee, we slide forward, and again we're looking up into a back bend. And feel that lovely stretch from your back leg, front of the back leg, right? And then you exhale, bow, stretch the back. Inhale, come forwards, looking up, feel the stretch to the front. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come forwards. Good, and now this is the dragon pose. So let's stay here. Inhale, take your arms up, reaching up to the sky. Now we're going to bend the elbows and we're going to stick our tongue out and roll. This is the line breath. Let's make it a dragon breath, shall we? Inhale, reach up. Exhale. 3 big scaly breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lower your hands back down to the floor. Let's step back here into downward facing dog. And now we can have a little dance in dog. So bend one knee and then the other. When you're ready, swing your left leg up to the sky. Take a big step forwards between the hands, or bring the foot, grab it, bring it forwards, and then bring your back knee to the floor. Inhale, take the arms up, reach for the stars. Bend the elbows and roll. Stick your tongue out, roll your eyes up, look up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Last one, loud, scary breath. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Lower your hands down. And this time, straighten the front leg. Let's stretch the hamstrings in the back. Inhale, come forwards. Looking up. You can let your knee drop out to the side so that you can bring your torso forwards. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come forwards. Looking up. Exhale, bow. Once more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And let's straighten, lift the back knee off the floor, straighten the leg. Step your back foot to your front foot and come into a forward bend, hanging down. Fold your arms so that the weight of your arms lengthen your spine. Little back stretch here. Now we're going to release the hands. You can hold onto your ankles or your knees or your thighs. And we can bend the knees. Release the legs and then swing your arms up. Imagine you sit on an imaginary chair. So reaching up. And we do the same thing. Our scary line breath. Exhale. Inhale. Coming up before your legs straighten, bend again, and roll. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now come all the way up. Bring your palms together and lower the hands down to your heart. Okay, good. How was that? Now close your eyes and just feel that strong, scary line breath, how it energizes our lungs and our heart. Can you feel that? Roll your shoulders a few times backwards and then forwards. Good, and relax. Standing now in Tadasana, or we also call this the mountain pose. This is a strong posture. This posture teaches us to stay centered. We use equal weight here on both feet. So standing with your feet a little bit apart, so that your feet directly here under your hip sockets, about a palm space between your 2 feet. Then roll the collarbones and the shoulders back. Let your arms relax by your side. Good. Lift your belly button and lift your breastbone. And now imagine there is a magnet between your chin and your breastbone, right? So these 2 magnets slightly draw together so that the back of your neck is in a straight line. If the head tilts up, there's a lot of pressure here in the back of the head. So we slightly tuck the breastbone in, or the chin in towards the breastbone. Shoulders roll back. We lift the belly button into the spine, right? And we stand tall, like a strong, tall mountain. Now close your eyes. Imagine there's a string attached to the crown of your head, and Somebody is lifting you up, up into the sky. Your head stored, the crown on your head. You wear it with proudness. Body is straight, tall and upright. Your heart is open as the collarbones roll back. And now imagine you are a tree. With your eyes closed, you feel your body get stronger and stronger. Imagine you pushing the floorboards out of your feet. You separate the earth beneath you. And out of the soles of your feet start to grow imaginary roots. And they grow deep down the layers of the earth, through the mud and the sand and the rocks, into the water of the earth. And then it moves deeper down into the fire of the earth, the volcanic fires. And then it goes deep down, all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. And if you listen clearly, you can hear your heartbeat. Imagine your heartbeat is in harmony with her heartbeat. Your shoulders roll back, you're proud, you're tall and upright. You're like a big old oak tree, you're well rooted down, tall, growing up towards the light. Your legs are strong, they slightly push out. You feel how that engage the leg muscles. The belly button lifts softly into your spine. Your spine is tall. So there's so much to do here. So you never have to be bored. You wait somewhere in a queue. Make sure you're centered, you're rooted down in your mountain pose. And when the mountain pose is strong and solid, then all the other postures becomes very easy. Right, so now from here, we're going to open the eyes and we're going to come into the tree, Tadasana. So turn your right foot out 90 degrees. You can take the foot up on your ankle, below your knee, or you can take it all the way up into the root of your thigh. So this here looks very impressive, but yoga is not about looking impressive. It's about what it does for your body. So here on the knee or on the ankle, it's the same thing. The main purpose of this posture is to strengthen our core, our psoas, iliacus muscle, and the leg and the ankle of the left foot. So wherever you feel safe and comfortable, where you feel you can hold this posture, let your foot rest there and then bring the palms of your hands together. Right, inhale, now take a deep breath in, reach up with your arms and stretching up to the sky. And then feel how the corners of the standing foot has to work very hard to maintain the balance. Good, how are we doing? Okay, and bring the arms wide. So now we're going to come into the eagle. Right, the eagle is focused and it's strong. And as we come forwards here, bring the arms forwards. You're going to bring your left arm on top of your right. Eagle flap its wings, and then your arms can intertwine. Release the right foot, take it forwards. Bend your standing leg, intertwine your legs. Another strong standing pose. Eagles are focused, we balance, and our wings are intertwined. Uncoil the arms, take it wide, and then release. Lower the arms. Good. Can you feel that how that standing leg, the left leg feel now? There's a lot of energy in there. It worked hard. All these muscles are firing up now. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. So we turn the left foot out. You can have a little bounce here just to make sure we really root the standing foot down into the earth. And then take the foot up wherever you want to be. You know, on the ankle, below the knee, or all the way up into the root of your thigh. The palms, if that's too much for you there, let it slide down. So the hip is not sticking out, then your foot's going to slide down, right? So you tuck that standing leg in, palms to your heart, so that your thumbs here just brush against your breastbone. To remind you, you've got to lift here. Keep your spine tall and long. And then again, reach up as high as you can. And from here, we're going to take the arms wide. You bring the arms forwards. You bring your right arm on top of your left. Cross the arms and then bend the elbows. And if you can either bring the palms together, top of the hands, or the palms of the hands if you can. Intertwine the arms. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulders. And then lifting the fingertips. So you keep your torso perpendicular to the floor here. You're not leaning into it. You keep straight and upright. You release the foot, take it forwards. Then to standing leg and intertwine the legs. Lift the fingertips. Good, and release. Uncoil, take the arms wide, release the foot. And then step your feet about three feet apart. Bring your hands onto your waist, and then we can bend the knees here. So we're going to come into the golden seat flow now. So this is the open horse. So bringing your hands onto your knees, so you can bring your elbows onto your knees and rock a few times from side to side. Right, rocking and making this, strengthening our quadriceps muscles, gives us a nice inner thigh stretch. So we rock from side to side. Play around with your foot position. Where does it feel safe and easy for you? Good. And from here, we're going to go into the drinking bird. So for the drinking bird, we fold, straighten the legs, we fold forwards. And you take your arms behind you. Inhale, rocking horse, swing your arms up. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, rocking horse. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, rocking horse. Reach for the stars, feet on the ground. And now bringing the moon, as if you're fetching the moon and you bring it down through your crown, to your head. Imagine the moon changes like the colors of a rainbow as it comes down into your throat, it becomes blue. And descending in the heart, you start to grow green. Going down into the solar plexus. Here is the fire of the middle of the body, our energy center, our food comes from the sun. Bring it into your lower belly and all the way down into your belly. Good, and now we take the arms wide, reach up for your fingertips, turning your feet towards the right side. So you're reaching out, look at your arms, the one not hanging down, or your arms parallel to the floor. Now bend your standing leg. Right, you can let the back foot slide a little bit further back. Bring your elbow into your knee, take the arm up, and take it over. And just touch the other side of the room. Then you can bend that front leg a little bit more. Looking up under the arm, up to the sky. Lift your crown of your head. It's not hanging down. Slightly lifted. You tuck your chin into your armpit. Good. Lower your hand down. Now we're going to come to the gecko. Both hands to the inside of your front leg. Lift your back heel and do 3 push-ups here in the gecko. So you bend your elbows and straighten your arms. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Let's do 2 more. While you bend the elbows, imagine you're listening to the earth, to our heartbeat. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. And once more. Good. And then we can slowly come up and walk your hands to the other side. Right, so starting with the gecko, bend your elbows. 1, 2, listen to the earth. 3, 4, and 5. Lower the back heel down. Bring your elbow into your knee. Take your right arm up, take it up, take it over, and try to touch the other side of the room. So a straight line from the fingertips down to the heel. Right, tuck your chin into your armpit. Look up to the sky. Good. Inhale, lift the arm up. Come all the way up. Turn your feet forwards. And then we're going to come now into the elephant. So from here, you go fold forwards. Imagine your arms as your trunk. You interlace your fingers and you rock a little bit from side to side. Elephant playing with the fishes in the water. With your arms behind you, going to back into the drinking bed. 3 more drinking beds. Bend your arms, knees, and swing your arms up for the rocking horse. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, rocking horse. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, rocking horse. And last time, drinking bird. Inhale, reach and settle. Bring the energies down. Right, so take the arms wide. Let's wake up our fingers. So we're going to fan fingers. Spread your fingers wide. And then bend your little finger, the ring finger, middle finger, index and thumbstick. Bring your hands. Imagine you've got Popeye arms. You show me your muscles. You bend your elbows. You bring it close towards your shoulders. Strong arms, and then push forwards. And the palms up. Turning in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turning in at the wrist. So make your arms strong. Turning into the elbows. Feel the muscles of the upper arms engaging. And then lift it up into the shoulders and push it away to the side. Good. Turn the palms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the fingers, bend it in, and bend the wrist in. And strong Popeye arms. Build muscles here in the arms as you tug in with the shoulders and the upper arms. And then lift it up and take it back and push it forwards. Good. Turn the palms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And wrist. Strong arms. Tugging in with the elbows. Good. Strong Popeye arms. And lift it up into the shoulders. Take it back. 2 rows. And then push it out to the side. Spread the fingers. Turn the palms up. Last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wrist. And elbows. Popeye arms. Shoulders. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. And push it forwards. Turn the palms up. Spread your fingers. Now tugging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the fingers. Wrist. Elbows. And push it up to the sky. Good. Bring the palms together. Now slowly lower the hands back down to your heart. And then we can bring the feet a little bit closer together. And now we're coming into the squat. So bend your knees and squat down. Bring your arms here. Inside of your knees, bring your palms together and create a little bit of a rocking motion here. This is a lovely stretch for our back. This is a deep stretch for our knees and for our ankles and our hips. This will keep all those joints of the legs healthy and happy. And it will give us a nice release in that big, chunky, large lumbar 5 vertebra that sits between our 2 hip bones. Okay, good. How are we doing? Shall we have a little rest now? So you've done very well. So coming back onto the floor and then lay down on your mat for Savasana. Have a little rest. How good it is to rest down again. So spread yourself wide like a star, like a pentacle as you lay down on the floor. If you're somewhere where it's cold and you have a little blanket, you also have an eye pillow for your eyes. You've got nothing to do now, nowhere to be, nobody to take care of. Just 10 more minutes here for yourself. So laying down and just let it go. So this is, as I said, Savasana. Savasana means the corpse pose. This is now where our body starts to absorb the impact of the practice. Now our body gets time to rest and digest and work through everything what we've done, and it can now send all the messages to the muscles where we strengthen them, sending more oxygen to parts of the body. This is where the magic starts. If anybody leaves my class now, normally I call them the unicorn killer, because this is where the magic happens. We all need a little bit of a rest, a time to let go. So imagine you're laying on a bed of soft, warm, golden sand. With every breath, you feel your body sinking and molding deeper into the soft, golden sand. The body is just melting. Just follow your breath. You hear how your breath seems to be in harmony with the sound of the ocean. Imagine you laying on a beautiful, palmy, tropical beach. All around you is the color blue. This endless seam on the horizon as the blue of the ocean and the sky joins together, molding into the golden sand. All you're aware of is the quiet, even rhythm of your breath, the in and the out of the ocean, the coming and the going. Feel all the weight of the world melting into the sand. Body is just letting go. Now say to yourself, I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Once you feel completely relaxed, your imagination, you imagine, you open your eyes and you walk towards the ocean. You only go in as far as what's comfortable for you. A little way out from the beach are some very large and powerful crystals that impart their strong healing powers into the water. So as you step into the ocean, you feel this healing energy tingling into your feet and your legs. You only go as far as what's comfortable for you. And then suddenly, in the distance, you see shapes moving. There's dolphins dancing amongst the waves. You see how nimble they are. They play and dance and jump into the air. They laugh, and then suddenly they call your name. They ask you to come and play with them. And then you find yourself now in the warm blue ocean, surrounded by the color blue, surrounded by dolphins. Together you play and dance. All along while you're playing, your body is healing. And you feel joy and happiness flowing throughout you and all around you. And then suddenly, dolphins remind you that it's time for you to go. But they reassure you that you can come back here at any time. They will always be here, waiting for you to come and play with them. So you feel sad to be leaving, but you're happy to know that they will always be there for you. Dolphins have very strong intuitive powers. They're strong healers. Anytime we feel sad or unhappy, this is your secret place where you can always go to play. Find and reconnect with that happiness that's always inside of you. So you start to make your way back to the beach. You find yourself back onto your mat. Now you start to listen to the sounds inside a room. And then again you become aware of the sound of your breath. Now you can make small movements with your fingers and your toes. Then you can take your arms over your head and you have a long stretch. Spread your fingers. Good. And then we can hug the knees onto the chest. Rocking a few times from side to side. Good, and before we get up, let's just shake everything. So take your arms and legs up and just shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I told you last week, this is a great stretch or exercise to help to release any tension in the nervous system. If you have a little bit of a ache or a pain, shake it out. That's what the animals do in the wild. The zebras shake it off if they escape the cheetah attack, and they just stroll off until nothing happens. Good, and relax, lay down, and feel that sparkling energy inside of you. the life force, the tingling, the streaming. Good, and now you can slowly open your eyes. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Hugging the knees into your chest. Well done. You've done very well. Rolling onto your right hand side. Stay here on your right side and rub the palms of your hands together. You create a lot of heat and energy between your hands. So we give and receive with our hands. Now we give ourselves some healing energy here. Link up your hands and place them over your eyes. As you open your eyes, feel the warmth penetrating into your eyes. Look up and down, from right to left, left to right. Make a clockwise circle of the eyes. Reverse to the left, a little bit of eye exercise. Draw the hands away from you, press into your left hand, and come up from your right hand side. Come sitting, bring your palms together, palms to the heart, bring your thumbs to your forehead, reminding us to stay mindful and quiet and peaceful here in our head. Bring the thumbs to your breastbone, reminding us about the love, the joy, the happiness, and the compassion that rests in our heart. And then have a last stretch. As you stretch forwards, touching the earth, reminding us to be grateful for the support of Mother Earth and also to be grateful of this body. Inhale, come up, palms together. Namaste. Thank you for playing.